just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Play a stop. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And
he works free. Right side. Still going. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play for Jacksonville. Gains an even 70 yards. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence on the run to the right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars.
just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A first carry here for Devontae Jennings. And, boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Trap 60. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Check smash. Check smash.
Now they'll set up to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. A short gain up to the 20. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Lawrence now on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to put Gibson in motion here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. His throw left side is complete. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence now. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
H.S. goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Travis Etienne. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. to throw here to begin the drop. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And now, with that first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Throwing is Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. That one reeled in by Golden. And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Second down, Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a give to Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Got his man at the 6. And he will score again. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Dolphins. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, Lawrence. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now give on the ground. He'll bring this up to the 22. It was Zach Steeler in on the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. To throw is Lawrence. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A run here with H.M. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A run, and it's H.M. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He's got his man, that's Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Lawrence, escaping to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. They're going to put Gibson in motion here. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Game on. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Jaguars. Trader now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Into the secondary, past the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. He finds Golden. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Here's Achane. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They're going to put Gibson in motion here. They go play action for Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Lawrence. Open man, that's Slayton. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Back to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. A run up the middle with H.N. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Once again, it's H.N. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Handoff to H.N. heading left. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.